Our next guest is, you told me how to say it, Friedhelm, am I close? Rosenau.
Friedhelm, Rosenau, yes.
So I got it right. Yeah. And you're from Sacramento.
Correct.
And you do, would you say you're a photographer or a technician?
I kind of take care of all the media, photography, videography. I transfer most types of old media back to film, to DVD, and could be a flash drive even. Restoring old photos.
I was going to ask you about that. You repair photos or restore them.
Yeah.
Can you restore the color or just broken pieces?
There's enough technology in Adobe Photoshop and I think speed grade that will adjust colors quite a bit.
I have Photoshop and I can't do that. I guess it's about know-how, huh?
There's a lot of associated programs that help you out on that.
Yeah, but you have to know how to use those, I guess.
Yep, that's why I learn constantly.
Yeah, always learning. Yeah. Now, big thing now is when we were young, we'd take pictures or take the film to the developer and get it developed, but there's no more of that, so it's all digital. But a lot of people are putting their old film and videotapes and pictures into digital.
Yes. Yeah. I've done several of those. I've been in business for 4 years.
And you could do videotape, too.
Correct.
Yeah, it's not just the film.
Film was the first one. Then for movies, that is. Then I went to the VHS. I'm not sure there was a transition between film and VHS.
Yeah, I don't remember anything between. So
yeah,
we did have beta tapes. There's Betamax.
That's a different country.
Yeah, different country altogether. Now, and are a lot of people doing that just to preserve their family memories or photos?
There's plenty of old media out there. Just that it's not in front of their faces, so they don't
think about it.
Right. Such as video and photography, current events. I do more in video than I do in photography.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are weddings and there's graduations and all sorts of events.
Now, do you just do the technical part of converting stuff, or do you do photographs?
The whole thing.
You take pictures?
I shoot them all and I process them all.
You go out and do
and
weddings?
I print them all.
Wow. And you'll do a video of a wedding or photos?
I have done a video of a wedding. In fact, I did photography and video by myself at a small wedding.
Wow, you did the whole thing.
I had coordinated amongst myself and amongst the pastor and so forth to get it knowing what was going to happen so I could have my camera at one spot and join it later on. And,
I mean, you came from Sacramento, so
Correct.
I'm kind of hogging the conversation because you know what I'm interested in is restoring old photos and converting stuff to digital. But what's your main thing? What do you want to talk about today?
Well, there's such a need for everything. Is that I enjoy photography and video. They're interrelated.
Photo and video.
Yeah, and framing a shot is just like framing a scene in a movie.
Yeah.
But having people remembering to get their old media out, there's tons of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have a friend of mine who organizes houses and so forth. And we kind of work hand in hand. She finds the old stuff, I process them. It hasn't gone real far because we're both relatively new businesses, but it does well.
Yeah. Now, if somebody has a question on this, if they're thinking they want some converted or something photographed or videoed, and we have a pretty large audience in Sacramento as well as
Good.
we're worldwide. We're on the World Wide Web. So
very good.
How can they reach you?
At my phone number, at my email.
I think we have your phone number up there, 916. I can't see it, but you could tell them.
916-927-1064 is my residence. I have a cell phone number which I did not put up there, but I haven't gotten into using it all that much for business. I've had a few calls, but they're sparse.
And do you have a website or?
Yes, it's a Weebly website. It's I don't know if it shows there, but it's one of their free ones. You can get more expensive, but I just wanted to present the information.
Yeah.
I did have one that I paid for. It was pointless, so I just went free and just present the information.
It gets the information. Do you have a web address?
I think it's called vividmemorieSacramento.weebly.com.
But if they just Google Vivid Memories Sacramento, they'll find it.
There might be one or two other in the Sacramento area, but or on the internet in general.
Yeah, somewhere on the internet. Huh?
But generally they would get to mine. I have my ad on Yelp, and I think the Yellow Pages.
Okay.
And I've had calls from Yelp.
Okay, so you could find you on the Yellow Pages or Yelp.
You could also just put my name into Facebook, and you see all my videos and pictures.
Oh, okay, oh, so they can
And
play on the
there's
Facebook
there's
too.
quite a few,
Good.
several years worth.
And and if somebody wants to have a, I mean, would you say your main photographic business is weddings or commercial?
No, that
or-
would be almost a minor part of it,
Okay.
although that's what I've been asked for just by default, because they think weddings when they think photography or
Yeah,
video.
yeah, that's obviously, I'm doing
But
that.
I do volunteer for some activities if the audience is a fresh, a new audience, or I can spread my business.
Okay,
And I did a Power of Words shoot in at Citrus Heights Community Center, I believe it's called. And I haven't worked on it yet, but I have a backlog. When you volunteer, you have a lot of work.
and so, I mean, if the wedding's a small part, what's the big part? Is it the conversion of the videos and?
Both take time. I can't say it's hard to say depending on what the customer wants. If they want a lot of any special effects, I'm slowly learning Adobe Premiere Pro, which does the core of the effects, and there's After Effects, which could do more. But the more effects you put in, the longer it takes to process, just
Oh,
by
is that
computer
right?
power.
Yeah, it just
has
takes
to
a-
go through a lot of keyframes and.
We put on a lot of shows here at Central Valley Talk, and some of the guys say, well, my video's rendering or whatever, and sometimes
Yes.
it takes 6 or 7 or 8 hours, or
It's
they run it all
longer than
night
the
long.
actual runtime.
Wow.
So generally, I set it up and let it go run all night.
And Premiere Pro, can you make a HD quality?
HG64?
Yeah.
Yes, it is in there.
It's in there.
Yes, broadcast quality. It's a professional program.
Yeah, I have
So-
it, I just don't know how to use it.
Oh.
Like Photoshop.
Yeah.
They're tricky,
Well,
so.
they use it for TV stations other than this one, but I don't know if this one uses it. But anyway, for like Channel 13,
Right,
that is a broadcast quality.
yeah, that's good. And they use Premiere Pro over there.
I'm guessing there's also
Probably
Final
do.
Cut,
Final Cut maybe.
so I'm not sure which one they would use.
Something like that. Now, let me ask you this about the conversion of like old, 8 millimeter? Do you do that? Convert it?
Yes,
Yeah.
8mm, Super 8, Mini DV.
Mini DV.
They're just getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Now, does the old like 8 and Super 8, does that deteriorate? The
All tapes
film?
will
Yeah.
eventually.
So they should get it converted now,
Oh,
put on
yeah.
digital and last forever, right?
As far as I know, it will.
As far as we know, it lasts forever. So far, digital has lasted forever, so.
I don't know what properties in a tape that cause it to degrade,
Yeah.
but both video and audio will degrade. And I learned within about the last 6 months that VHS, the United States version of that, is NTSC.
Right.
Worldwide, there are about 7 different formats of VHS.
Ah,
So if you have a different format and you don't have the correct player, you'll get snow or no picture.
or no picture, right.
Yeah, and
So-
I've experienced that one time, and I was wondering what was going on.
And so that tape will degrade too, then?
Yeah, I couldn't give a time frame on it, but it depends on how well you store it. The hotter it is and the more moisture, of course, it's going to destroy itself faster.
But if you got something precious on a video, might as well get it to digital now.
Oh, yes, yes.
And so they can contact you to do that in Sacramento at 927-1064?
Correct, 1064.
1064. Now, so we have viewers all the way down to Bakersfield, Fresno, Merced. Can they contact you and ship you
Yes,
the
yes,
thing?
exactly. In fact, the entire United States, for that matter.
Oh, anywhere?
Anywhere.
Well, we are worldwide. We're in every country.
Yeah.
They watch it except North Korea. We're banned for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know how the postage rates would be from international international countries. If they want to, they can.
But they go on Facebook
I think
and
there's enough
contact
in the
you
United
and-
States to take care of.
Yeah. yeah, you can keep pretty busy.
Yeah,
just
and I'm only a
yet.
one-man operation
Yeah.
until I get bigger and so forth.
Yeah. All right, and I always rush my guests through. Anything to add that I brushed over that you want to add to the interview?
Well, as time goes on, your media will degrade.
Will degrade.
And just call me if you have a special event that you want to shoot, and video or photography.
So the new stuff you shoot, is it digital then?
Yes.
Okay.
It's, I can do the, excuse me, high definition. My camcorder can do, excuse me, can do Blu-ray disc version, but my computer right now cannot push that.
Can't push that.
So I just do the 1440 by 8 something.
It's usually pretty
Which is
good,
sufficient.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
good, so
yeah.
that's good.
And if you put things onto a DVD, it's going to automatically reduce to 720 by,
It's gonna
same as a
crunch
VHS.
it down there anyway,
Yes,
yeah.
I learned that when I called them Adobe one time.
Yeah, they set you straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, our guest is Friedhelm Rosenau.
Correct.
From Sacramento, and again, his phone number, 916-927-1064. And to find you on Facebook, they put in your name or the...
My first and last name, Friedhelm, Rosenau, and you'll find it.
Rosenau, and it's on the screen there. And if you just can't reach them anywhere, get a hold of us here at Central Valley Talk, and we'll put you guys together. We'll be back in a moment with more Central Valley Business.